I was just out walking the dog, and somebody was passing in the car, and they asked me, they say, explain this thing with the year on the vehicles that I had posted up on Facebook. I'm going to try and make this as brief as possible. You see, in Japan, there's something called the Shaken system, where the tax structure becomes ridiculously high for vehicles that are over 3 years. And the government tries to discourage you from continuing to own that vehicle. Not only that, the cost of repairs in Japan, for simple repairs, mechanical and otherwise, it's prohibitive, very prohibitive. So basically, the Japanese government gives you incentives whereby the tax structure, they give you, mass discounts, etc., etc. And because these vehicles, you're getting it from the source, it's fairly cheaper, right? You could get a 4-year-old vehicle out of Japan, very cheap. And many of you will remember the days of B14. I had brought in literally hundreds of B14s, and we sold those for 40-something thousand. Now, the reason why cars are so expensive right now mind you, a lot of the foreign used cars could be cheaper, but dealers have gotten comfortable with 20, 30, and 40,000 profits. Unfortunately, there is no representation for the used car dealers in Trinidad and Tobago, as far as I'm aware, because you're not seeing anybody concerned about the majority who is not getting foreign exchange. And if you were to look at the people who are in charge, ask them if they have a problem with getting foreign exchange, and you will see for yourself who is getting and who is not getting. That aside, if the system were to go back to a 4-year-old or a 5-year-old vehicle, you would be able to get a note for around $75,000. You would be able to get an advan for $60,000, $55,000. And the cars, the foreign used cars, would come down back to the people what it was intended to be for. And that is the middle class and the low income earners. So we could solve this problem real easy. Get rid of the P&M and ask the new government to reintroduce a 4-year, the 4-year regulation in regards to foreign used vehicles, and automatically the price of cars will come down. Now, you notice all of a sudden that new car prices have gone through the roof. It is because used car dealers can't really compete as much anymore because the prices are almost close to the foreign used car dealers. Now, I'll give you an example. I could get a brand new Prado, not the present model, the one before, 20, 22, 23, 24-year model, for about 32 to 35,000 US. The company pays approximately 27 to 26,000 US. At least that is what we have documented. So therefore, how could you compete with that? Because the company is paying plenty less and they are earning more profits. And at the end of the day, when it comes to parts, that these people making 1,000, 2,000, sometimes 3,000% profit. So all who say, let's go back to the days of 4-year, we can get that done. All we need to do is come together, kick the ass out of the P&M, and start rocking and rolling so people could start to get affordable cars once again.